Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Hello! Today we would like to present about the company that we choose. Malayan Flour Mills Berhad, MFM. MFM pioneer in Malaysia's flour milling business. MFM has a foothold in the flour milling sector in Vietnam and Indonesia, in addition to Malaysia. The mill was referred to as the pride of the nation. Three main property development includes Jalan Tun Razak Kuala Lumpur, Premier Grain, and Dindings Poultry Development Center. 2019. MFM has highest gross profit at 4.4%. In 2020, MFM has a highest other income at 73.41%. Profit before tax MFM Berhad decreased from 96.06% to negative 53.98% in 2019 to 2020. MFM has a highest net profit of the year in 2019 at 130.37%. Current assets decreased from 2018 to 2020 because their trade and other receivables, including derivatives, was decreased from RM 413,189 to RM 380,323. Non-current assets MFM was decreased from 19.66% to 3.44% in year 2020. Non-current liabilities and current liabilities were decreased dramatically. Means that the MFM was good in business. What about total comprehensive income in 2020? In 2020, total comprehensive reveals the lowest income than 2018 and year 2019. How about total equity in 2020? Total equity in 2020 is decreased by 45.12% from 2019 to 2020, which the total amount for equity in 2020 is RM 1,164,907. The comparison of common size income statement shows that MFM has a highest gross profit by 8.34% than PBB Group Berhad. Meanwhile, PBB has a highest size of net income than MFM by 33%. Working capital is increased in 2019. Current ratio for 2018 was highest due to lowest total current liability. Cash ratio has increased 0.01 between year 2019 and 2020. Asset test ratios of 2018, 2019, and 2020 was not consistent. Debt ratio for 3 years still an average 50% and above. Debt to equity ratio is 1.21 in 2020, means the assets of company funded by debt. Time interest earned ratio is 2.02 in 2020. Consider by an investor high risk for bankruptcy. 2020 MFM recorded higher profit margin ration 3.1%. Rate of return on total assets decreased from 2019 to 2020. The asset turnover ratio continued to decline to 1.04 times in 2020. The rate of return on ordinary shareholders' equity is negative because net income is less than preferred dividends. In 2020 showed an increase to minus 0.51 on earning per share. In 2020 dividend yield decreased to 1.74% because the dividend income from subsidiaries suffered a larger loss of RM 26,730. Percentage of dividend payout is 0.33% of its earnings to the shareholders. Depending on Malayan Flour Mills Berhad's debts and operating expenses, this could be a sustainable rate since the earnings appear to support a 0.33% ratio. MFM is a stable company in their business because flour milling and trading in flour-related products diversify to integrated poultry operations, including feed mills, breeder farming, broiler farming, poultry processing, and further processed products, based on the results of our analysis. MFM revenue growth in Vietnam and Indonesia is consistent, as revenue from the flour and grains trading segment increases due to increased demand in Vietnam and Indonesia. As a result of ratio analysis, the company can choose if it should continue to grow or seize the opportunity to develop the company when it meets future risks.